Everyone. It's me again. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hope everybody's doing well today. It is a Saturday here, Eastern Standard Time, GMAT number 5, or that's my time grid, or is it 4? Anyway, I am in New York State. I am in Dutchess County, New York, which is approximately 68 miles, well, door to door. I'm 72 miles to, or 70 miles to Grand Central. Am I that far? Give or take. Yeah. Yeah. Or 68. Anyway, I was just making a video and I was speaking about the unfortunate situation that happened with my husband's passing, and I got this thing that came on as a warning. Let me just tell whoever wants to watch here, you make any attempt to try to block my videos with some bogus stuff, your account is noted, your account is reported. So, with that being said, I'm going to talk about a law that I'm going to submit called the Widowers Protection Act, because what happened with me after my husband passed away, I went into a very severe PTSD shock mode, and well, there's a thing called intestate. That's when you pass away without a will. My husband had no will, okay? So any of his entire estate goes in New York. Your entire estate goes to your spouse, if you have a surviving spouse, or your heir or heirs. No heirs, it goes to your family, your parents. Then the line of command, the familiar chain of command would be no parents, surviving siblings. Okay, in my case, it was my husband, me as the wife, and his son. Okay? No will, no intestate. After he passed away, I thought that I had to give stuff to his son. I didn't have to do any of that. I had zero fiduciary responsibility to that grown man. Zero. Okay? In the distressed state, stuff was released, all right? Assets. And with that, also money. A significant amount. Also did not have to do that. And then, because this is the class of people that I unfortunately encountered, this young man was supposed to continue with the payment for an RV. After being given a sum of, I'm from Harlem. I'm born in Harlem, New York. I don't answer questions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Habibi, yes, that's right. Hello, Habibi. Anyhow, money was given, and also my husband's truck. I didn't have to do any of that. And then his truck was paid for, and this RV, this fifth wheel. Yeehaw! Fifth wheel. I mean, they were okay and all. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, just to have one to go away to, like, for, like, maybe 2 days, but that whole thing isn't my thing. but, to each his own. Anyway, his adult son was supposed to continue making payments, right? After being given $110,000, no taxes, I paid the taxes on it, right? And then I kept the other, the annuity that I receive a widow's pension from, right? And so these people, this darling son of his, decides to stop making payments because he didn't like the fact that I spoke about stuff that happened. Well, you know what? I didn't like the fact that I was lied to for 15 years, okay? I didn't like that. So if I'm going to express how I feel about after being crapped on, that's too bad. Because had y'all known better, had y'all been trained better, he would have had a better sense of conscience to say, you know what, I gotta be straight up. But he didn't. So there you go, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. So now with this being said, a law needs to be passed called the Widower's Protection Act. And what that law needs to consist of, lawmakers, is that a widower does not have to disperse of any of their deceased spouse's estate until after, I would give it a 24-month grace period to resolve anything. First, initially I said 1 year. See, now had I have, once all the ruckus calmed down and I was starting to assimilate back to myself, whatever back to self is, because, every day is a new day. But yeah, so basically advantage was taken of me, like from his father and then his son. But, there's a thing called karma, and when you're not correct with people and you do it with a malice intent, knowing that you're not correct, well, karma doesn't like that. Karma does not like when people do stuff like that to other people. It's just how karma goes. So, but that's going to be addressed. And but there definitely needs to be a law, and I'll write it out, called the Widower's Protection Act, that you do not have to do anything regarding your deceased spouse's estate, retirement, annuity, whatever they have. They may have seashells, they may have a bag of nails, they may have a bag of rocks. You do not have to legally do anything until after that 1 year. Now, because of all that stuff that happened, and then after, then you have to go to court and you become a widow. You have to become, you have to get, what's it called? You have to become the executor of their estate, okay? So, yeah, that whole situation, that 15 years of my life was basically a scam, and I say it was a scam because he came in lying. He had an agenda. He saw me. I was like, had my apartment in Manhattan. I lived there for 10 years at the time. 7. I was there 7 or 8 years. Job with the city, college degree. Yeah, so I'm nice and grounded and solid in comparison to the situation that he came from, because according to what he said, that the other woman he was with, she was, she had she acquired a fondness for some meds, which, according to him, this is all what he said. Um, so, but I mean, I understand how that goes because, look, you have an injury, you get banged up, you're in pain, and that's what happened with this previous relationship. And not everybody's as tough as me. Like, I broke my leg and I didn't even have any painkillers. I came home, they didn't give me anything. And that was rough, but I'm rough, so I can handle that. But yeah, 15 years of a lot, 15 years of being lied to. And the craziest thing was, I filed for a divorce. I filed for a divorce because with the situation with my son and his addiction and mental health, I wanted to do a what do you call it, intervention. And I said to my husband, listen, we got to go down to his apartment. I'm going to coordinate it with the Westchester County Mental Health Crisis Team, the Mount Vernon Police, and we got to do a welfare check. And you know what he said? I don't want to get involved. I was like, you what? You what? You don't want to get involved? Ah, your son. I said, my son. Okay, let me explain myself to you. Let me break it down for you, like, because apparently everything has to be broken down, like it's basic fundamentals with you. You came into my life with a duffel bag. You were all you were out. You were so far out there, up in the clouds, that if you didn't meet me, you would have, you know. I said, so he needs help. You're my husband. I need you to step up. He didn't want to do it. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Because at that point, I was like, yeah, you know what? Everything is split seat anyway down the middle here. Trying to do something, whatever trying to do in the house to try to improve it. Ah, it's not my house. You bought it before you married me. So basically, I was a front. I was a front because I was a beard. All right? And yeah, yeah, yeah. So my message is to women and to men, whoever you meet and you decide that you want to be in a relationship with, you better check them. You better check them from the neck up. You want to know everything. What's up in here? What's up in. No, because I didn't do that. I didn't do that because when I met him, it was after a great deal of traumatic situations that had happened. So, yeah. But, I'm still here. And I'm going to keep sharing my stories, and I'm going to empower people. And that's what I'm going to do. And, yeah. So, be careful who you spend any of your time with, because a lot of people manipulate for what they want. And, like, I'm a fan of the Housewives, and I watch the Real Housewives of New Jersey, and Bravo TV, and that lady, the lead cast member, that woman, Teresa, that situation she got in, it reminds me of what I got in. And when I tell you, after you have trauma in your life and you talk about things, and you're honest, you talk about stuff that happened, you become vulnerable. You become like a fish. You become like that fish, So for the predators that, take advantage of a vulnerable individual, so that's what happened. Like, I was vulnerable. I was like, and he saw that, and then, like, bringing up the woman from that show, the reality show, the situation she got in with this husband. To me, he ain't no, he don't look, no, no, no. I hope that lady's okay. I hope she's okay, because she's got herself in a very, she's got herself in a pickle, New Jersey style. But anyway, I gotta go. Everybody have a great day. If you like what I have to say, follow my channel. And if you don't, you can follow my channel to keep updated, because I might say something that you don't like. Anyway, I'll be back. Have a good day. Bye. Thanks for watching. More stories to follow.